Do you want to become an artist, but you're too old to start? Shut up. But no, come with me. Let's have a little talk. If you're having thoughts along the lines of, I wish I had started sooner, but now it's too late, let me tell you something. The issue isn't starting too late. It's never starting at all. Age is just a number, and everyone is at a different starting point of their timeline. The only wrong thing would be never starting at all because you think it's too late. You have to plant the seed first and then allow it to grow. But if you never plant it, there's nothing to grow. So just plant the seed. Start the thing. The reason you feel discouraged is because you look around you and everybody already has full-grown trees. But they had to plant the seed and they had to raise a sapling in order to get to where they were. And you don't get to know the backstory all the time of how they got there. They may had to have planted 100 seeds before one finally stuck in the soil. And all you get to see is the fully beautiful grown tree that came after the struggle. You don't have to have everything perfect to start. You don't have to have everything mapped out today. You just have to take the first step. It's actually better if you don't have everything perfect, because one, it's never going to be perfect enough for you. As soon as you get here, you're going to raise the goalpost up and then keep coming up with excuses on why it still isn't ready to show the world. Making imperfect work is a tool, not a failure. What could be better? What could you do next time to make this better? How can you use this experience to grow? If you start making art right now, in 6 months, you're going to look back at what you did right now and cringe. You're going to be like, what the hell was I thinking? And that is a good thing. If you look back at things that you've done months ago and you hate it and it's not what you would do now, that means that you've grown. But you never would have grown if you didn't start in the first place. That feeling of FOMO is so real when it comes to wanting to be an artist. If you're in your late 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and you see these young artists on social media that are successful in their teenage years, it's really discouraging. It's hard to think that it's not too late for you then. I spent the majority of my teenage years and my 20s really struggling with my mental health. And now that I'm in my 30s, it makes me feel like, what could my art career have been if I didn't do that, if I didn't waste a decade? But it's not too late as long as I keep showing up, as long as I keep making art. Everyone is in their own timeline. Nothing is in a wrong spot, nothing's too late, you just have to do it. Comparing yourself to others only hurts yourself. It does help though if you're making art for yourself and not for other people. It makes it easier to show up and keep going even when no one's watching. And if one of your reasons is not having the right tools, just know that you don't need good tools to start. You just have to start. My God, there's so many tree metaphors in this. I'm gonna have a forest soon. When you're planting your seed, you don't need clippers and trimmers and all these fancy tools. You don't even need a shovel. You just gotta shove that thing in the soil, you know? The good tools come after things start growing. It's the same thing here. If you just wanna start drawing, pick up a pencil and a piece of paper. You don't need a fancy tablet. You don't need fancy tools and technology. You just need a pencil. If you wanna start posting your videos online, you don't need a fancy camera. You don't need fancy editing skills or fancy software. You literally just need your phone. To prove this, I'm literally going to test this out with you. I started posting my art on YouTube in 2009 when I was in high school. And after posting 10 videos, I quit. There were a lot of mean comments on there, and I just didn't have it in me to keep going. Then I tried again in college. And after 5 videos, I quit. I kept telling myself that life was getting in the way, classes were too hard, and I would start later. I just wasn't ready. Then last year, I decided that I was really going to go into it, and I started posting again. I made it 3 videos in, and then my dog unfortunately got cancer and passed away, and I used that as an excuse. So here I am again for the 4th time, starting over on YouTube with my art. I'm posting this video to hopefully help other people who are in the same position, but also to talk to myself, because these are things that I need to hear as well. It's February 2026, and I have 95 subscribers. I'm recording this on my iPhone. I don't have fancy editing skills. So this is me planting my seed. Let's see what grows together.